Welcome, everyone. My name is Shake and Bake with USA Crypto Group, and today we'll be hosting an AMA with the team from DungeonCrypto. With all things crypto, this AMA is for informational purposes only, and it is not financial advice. It is everyone's responsibility to do your own research when making investment decisions. For any of the new listeners here, we generally start off with a brief introduction of the team, the project, and let them proceed with their presentation, followed by Q&A and any questions from the channel, which will be posted here in a second by USA Johnny. And then we'll open it up for discussion for any Q&A for the listeners that have questions on voice chat. So with Dungeon Crypto, so I'll take this off their white paper. So Dungeon Crypto is an RPG play-to-earn strategy game of dungeon exploration, territorial conquest, landing, and more, built on the Binance Smart Chain. Well, without further ado, I would like to introduce Kira and your team. So if you wouldn't mind, if you have a presentation to show us, by all means, this is going to be recorded, and we'll make sure to share it with the group. But I would like for you to go into who you and your team are, how long you've been working on the project, and what we have to look forward to over the next hour. Thank you.
All right, man. Yeah, hey guys. I'm not sure who said it, Mike or Seattle Crypto, but I'm Kira.
Yep, Kira, appreciate that. Thanks for your introducing your name. If you want to go ahead and share your screen and then go into a presentation about who you are, who your team is, and what your project's about. And we'll open up Q&A afterwards.
I'm sorry, you want me to share my screen right now?
Yeah, if you have a presentation to share, by all means, show it. I think people are visual, so that they can see your website and kind of see some of the NFTs.
Definitely.
Okay, perfect.
Right away. All right, just let me go to the website real quick. I'm using my phone, so I hope that won't be a problem. All right, just a minute. Sharing the screen. All right. Is everything good? Can you see everything?
Everything looks beautiful, man. Ready to rock and roll.
All right. Yeah, guys, we're like DungeonCrypto. We've been working on this project for a month, and we have everything ready. We launched 2 days ago with a pre-sale of 30 BNB hard cap on pink sale. The contract is audited and it's KYC. Everything is ready. The game is ready. Actually, it's already developed. After 1 day of launch, we got listed on our first CX, which was the X-Trade, and it turns out like doing really good. And the same day we got listed on CG, CoinGecko, and we already did an application for CoinMarketCap, so expected to get listed in around 1 to 2 days maximum. All right, enough of this. So we have this game. It's an RPG play to earn game. We have different ways to play it. There's like the story mode, and there's a player versus a player. So we already have a promotional video for it. If you don't mind, I will just play it for you right now, real quick. Not playing. Just oh god, it's not playing. I'm sorry about this. No worries. The game is currently on the beta stage. You can like play the beta stage, earn rewards, and claim it as well. We have like different combinations of heroes. The more heroes you have, the more likely to get more rewards. during like the different modes of playing. Sorry. We also have our NFTs will be ready before releasing the game. You can mint it, and with that, depending on the rarity, you can you can earn more rewards. Like the higher rank your hero is, you will earn more, and that's the good thing about it. One more thing is like there's a type of story modes when you can choose, like you need to have like around 4 heroes or 5 to complete it. And yeah, that's I think I covered it all. Then the NFTs will be ready before the releasing of the game, and then we will start marketing for the game itself. It's a simple thing. You can play it on a website, so you don't have you don't need to install an application. You just go to the app, connect your wallet, and then it's ready to play. I mean, from the same website, an 8-year-old can play it with no problem. And I already tried it on my laptop. I wasn't ready to share my screen because I was using my phone, but no worries. The heroes will be in different combinations. Each hero will get upgraded with like different weapons. So you will have a high chance of like defeating your opponents and stuff. Mike, if you have any questions about the game, I'm
Yeah. Is that all that you have, Kira?
yeah, for the presentation. Yeah. I know everything.
Yeah. If you want to, you're kind of seems like you're far away. Can you hear me now? He might have dropped off for a second. We'll give him a second to hop back on. Kira, are you back?
There you go.
So sorry for that.
There you go.
Every time I share my screen and I like close it, they kick me out of the VC. I really don't know why.
No worries. So yeah, I was saying, was that all that you had to cover? Because we can go into questions if you like.
Not really. Like we have the game. I said the game will be released like next week, and we have a lot of marketing to do starting tomorrow, and expect us to see us on the top gainers list on CoinMarketCap.
Okay, that's perfect. So I'll go into some of the questions that I had based off of the white paper that I saw, and just general questions to go over.
Yeah.
For the tokenomics, you mentioned that the hard cap, you said 30 BNB. Was that correct?
For the pre-sale, it was like 30 BNB.
Okay, and then when did the so is it already live right now?
You mean the project? Yeah, it is launched. Like I said.
Okay. So I was trying to find. Yeah, I was trying to find it, but I couldn't. So apologize about that.
No problem. If you want, I will just give you the PooCoin address or PooCoin link.
Yeah, we can. We can put it in the main chat.
Yeah.
So with that, with one of the things on the tokenomics, on the white paper, it said that some of the stuff would be disclosed thereafter launch. So with the liquidity pool, how long is that going to be locked for? Because that didn't say.
Yeah, for the liquidity, it's been locked. I'm not sure. It's 6 months or 1 year. I don't really remember. I'm sorry, but yeah, there's a link for it. I'll just check.
Okay, yeah, I think that'd be beneficial for investors to
Yeah,
view
yeah,
those.
yeah, for sure.
And then with with the marketing piece, what are you currently doing right now since you are launched to drive investors to the project?
Yeah, for now we're planning as much AMAs as we can, getting people attention to the game mainly because this is where our utility is, and getting people ready for the NFT minting. So after that, we will like market the game as much as we can to push the project and the token itself to like the highest we can. I know it's a bear market right now. It's been a bear market since November, and people are afraid of investing in anything. They're just going stable, uh, BUSD, USDT, you name it. And since we have the utility ID, I think we shouldn't be afraid of anything. So if you're building a nice community with nice players and people really actually playing the game, then we will get through it. Like by the by when the bear market is over, we're gonna like accomplish really like milestones, and yeah, this is how we will do it.
Okay, perfect. And then, I'm glad you mentioned the bear market and, you bringing up your utility piece because if you're not a stable, what's the benefit? Because a lot of projects that do launch, they don't have their utility ready yet, and it's
Yeah.
usually months down the road. And you guys already have something active right now. When will it be 100% ready to go? I know that you have a player versus player day, the leaderboard and season stats and all that. When will that be available? I know that's in your phase 3, but how far away are we from that piece?
So currently, the game, as it says on the website, it's in the beta stage. You can actually play it right now, and you can like earn rewards, but the player to player and like the full release, the full version of the game will be ready and released by next week. So we're just planning to attract as much investor as we can. As I said, uh, drive the chart to a green candles. When the game is released, there will be enough hype to push it even more. And then when people are playing the game, when you're playing a game and it's addictive and you're earning from it, then you're going to tell your friends about it, right? Like, hey, check this out. This is really a cool game. And you'll we will be able to drag more people into the crypto space just by the game. And that's how we're managing to go through the bear market.
Perfect. I appreciate that. The on your roadmap in phase 2, phase 2. I'm assuming all these phases were in quarters. We're coming up
I'm sorry,
on.
you're cutting out a little bit.
Oh, sorry about that. So on your roadmap in phase 2, it shows that I assume that these are in quarters. So phase 2, we're coming up on the end of phase 2. So one of your goals is, 5K holders, 10K, for Telegram members. Obviously,
Yeah.
you just had this thing launched, but what's the plan to help you get to those milestones? What kind of marketing and strategies do you have in place? I also noticed that you had some partnership stuff. So if you can kind of talk about that as well and how you plan on achieving those goals for the investors.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. As you saw, like we're already on the Q2 right now of the roadmap. We got CoinGecko and CMC as well as coming. Then we will do even after the game release. we're doing marketing right now, and you can check the group itself in the main chat in DungeonCrypto and check the pin messages, and you can guys see how much marketing we did since the launch, and is like, I'm pretty sure no project can achieve that in under just 2 days. So when we get to the Q3, we will launch the person versus a player gameplay, which will get more like a wagering thing. You bet on your own hero when you're playing the game. So I'm pretty sure people like love to wager. That's like it's really addictive. So when they get to play it, and they will just want to have that precious high rarity NFT to play it. So our secret weapon lies within the NFTs. We will push it push the marketing for the NFTs in Twitter space, because like Telegram is about just the tokens. They pretty much don't talk about the NFTs in the Telegram space. So we're aiming for Twitter for promotion and for the NFTs, and then this will drive more people to join into the Telegram, seeing the community, how interactive they are, and how the game is addictive, and that's how we will gain more and more holders during this bear market. And until then, we will continuously update the game with different story modes and daily quests that you can earn from it, and staking as well is coming. Staking the NFTs and staking the tokens as well. I'm pretty sure when projects are fully launched, they always talk like, all right, guys, we're developing our marketplace or the launch pad or something, and they just take months of developing, and then there's silence. But now, we already spent money for this game, and we're not giving up on it. So we really want to push it as much as we can.
That's great. I appreciate that. And to follow up with what you were talking about as far as the NFTs are concerned, so is there a limited amount, or is it going to be unlimited? And then with the NFTs, will you be able to transfer those between wallets?
Repeat that question, because I was using my headphones. So
yeah, not a problem. So with the NFTs that you were just talking about, is there going to be an unlimited amount of NFTs, or is it going to be a limited amount? And then will you be able to? Well, will you also be able to transfer those NFTs between wallets and trade?
So So each NFT will be integrated with its own contract, so you can send it between wallets, and you can trade it as well in NFTs marketplace. So that wouldn't be a problem. But for the every NFT project has its first genesis, then this will be the rarest that you can find. I mean, sure, we will launch in the future more NFTs, but the first genesis will be the rarest. So if you ape or if you mint the first genesis, we will be having an advantage on other players in the future.
And with that being said, for newer players that come in, since that Genesis piece, since they have, obviously the higher, power in that NFT, if a new player comes in, is there a way for them to get on that type of level at some point in time?
I mean, yeah, sure. You can buy it after, like in the marketplace, you can buy the hero from another player, and but it will be much expensive because of the rarity. And if you want like to be on a higher advantage on other players, you need to pay. You need to move that wallet for sure.
Absolutely, totally agree. Um, and then with one thing that I thought was really cool and interesting, if you can elaborate on, was in your white paper, the gas gameplay. So in this, it says that I'd like if you can explain the no transaction fees and how you're able to achieve that, and why is that a benefit to the investor or the player?
Uh, I didn't understand your question. You said from the white paper.
Yeah. So from your white paper, you have gasless gameplay, and my question is with that, can you explain how that works and why
Yeah,
that's a benefit and why that's a benefit to the investor and why that's unique and a benefit?
Because, yeah. When you play the game, you earn rewards. When you claim it, you don't get taxed while you're claiming the rewards. So I hope this answers your question. I might understood it in a wrong way, but yeah.
No, I just think I saw that and I thought that was a huge benefit because even though BSC is low gas fees, I mean, to have no transaction fees for gameplay, I think is very important for an investor. I mean, even if it's
Yeah,
a few cents
oh
or
yeah,
a few dollars,
I
I think it's a huge
understood you
benefit
right
to
now.
you and your token.
Yeah, so when you play the game, you don't get taxed. Wagering your tokens, as I said, or playing the story mode and getting paid from the game, you don't get taxed. This is all for you, and this is like really good for BSC because since it has low fees and you don't get taxed, and people will be encouraged to just play the game, enjoy it, and we don't get like a lot from it, but it's for the utility.
No, I think that's great. And one of the other follow up questions that I do have is you mentioned you might not even have much information about this, but I'm curious because you brought it up. But
Yeah,
staking, can you give us an
yeah.
idea of what your idea of what that might look like? I know it's not active right now, but what
It
what
is not
what's your idea of what you foresee it looking like for potential investors? So that way, it gives them some incentive to potentially hold for a longer period of time because they know what's coming down the pipeline. So if you can just kind of give them a foreshadowing of what that might look like, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, sure, man. So the staking is not here yet because we're focusing on more important stuff right now. But when it does, it will be like in different pools, locked pools. So each pool is for the 1 month and the 3 months, and the 6 months pools like will be different in APRs. And during the time, as long as we are developing the game with different updates and people are spending money to buy the token, and imagine this, you're holding the tokens and the staking pool, and people are playing, wagering, and buying the token just to play it. A player versus a player is like really good motivation to buy the token. And then by time you will see it rising like in no time, like the amount of tokens itself will be rising, and you will have like two advantage and like just one project.
No, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I think that's a huge benefit that any new launch that's out there can have, just because, I mean, it is important to, I mean, people love to stake. It doesn't matter what the project is. Staking just gives long-term security, and that makes investors feel more confident in
Definitely,
that,
man. I mean,
that token
in
and the
every
project.
project, if it has utility, I don't care if it's like a bear market or anything. I just take it. I leave it for time and wait. I mean, it's true. Like if you don't have patience in this space, you're not patient, then you will always lose. Like always. I've tried it before. Trust me, because I bought Solana at like 60 cents. I sold at 13 bucks and got screwed. So I learned from that. I've been holding my bags ever since. I take profits for sure, but I always leave that moon bag for me to work.
Oh, that's perfect, and I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
The On the website, I did notice that you have mask as far as the wallet login. Are you going to eventually have Trust Wallet on there as
Yeah,
well?
of
Because I know
course.
a lot of newer people have that, and they're
Yeah.
not. Some people are not familiar with Meta yet, so I'm just kind of curious if that's going to be a feature down the road.
Yeah. You know, Trust Wallet is way simpler than MetaMask. So, of course, like we'll be putting MetaMask wallet as well as Wallet Connect to be, you know, the guys will be able to play the game with any wallet they have. So that wouldn't be a problem in the future. Just like for telling people that we have an integration with the wallets right now, and really smooth.
Perfect. Yeah, I think that'd be a nice little feature for some of the new people that do come on, because it is a much simpler wallet. But as time goes on, I think that'd be great.
For me, I'm
I think
using
that's all the.
both actually.
What's that?
I'm using both MetaMask. Like each one has advantages over the other one, so I'm using both.
Yeah, they definitely do, and I think for some of the ones that are more novice, Trust Wallet's a lot easier, like you mentioned, and MetaMask. It's
Yeah,
once you're familiar with it's a lot simpler. But for like the new person,
exactly.
it's definitely not user friendly for like a noob. So it is. So I just I thought that might be a beneficial question to ask you in the chat. Um, so that's all the questions that I have. Let me look into the channel real quick and see if there's any questions in there. Hold on just a second. Let me take a look. So I'm not seeing any questions in the channel. If there's anybody on voice chat right now that has any questions that they want to ask, feel free to unmute your mic and ask away. And we'll do this respectful one at a time. So if there's multiple people, we'll definitely get to everybody. But go ahead and unmute your mic and ask your question. And feel free, go for it.
Hey, Kara. This is Mike here, USA Crypto
Yeah.
Group. Can you just give me a good breakdown of your tokenomics here, just so we everybody can hear it?
For the tokenomics. Yeah, sure, man. We have like just a sec. Sorry, I'm really tired right now.
Yeah, you just past midnight over there, right?
Yeah, it's like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You
So
can sleep on, you
for the
can sleep on your
tokenomics, it's like
head.
8% both ways buy and sell, 4% for the marketing, 2% for the development.
Awesome, man. Thank you. And just going over to your audit here, looks like you had it done KYC and audit for your contracts,
Yeah.
both by Spy Wolf here. Any plans to add any more auditing services down the line?
Yeah,
Anything?
for the game, for the game itself, there will be an audit because there's a lot of games that were launched and got exploited with malicious attacks like BNB Heroes. you know, if you ever heard about it, they got exploited, and these guys got really screwed, although they really did well. So we're getting an audit ready for the game and the integration with wallet, so we won't get any attacks in the future.
Awesome. I like that. You're going to use Spywolf for those as well, I assume?
Until now, it's not decided, but we'll see. But we're definitely doing an audit for the game.
Perfect. Thank you, Kurt.
The Spywolf is for, yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Spywolf was just for the contract address of the token.
Right, yeah. Third question here. Landing, it says feature to be expected, later on this year. You want to touch on what the landing is supposed to do for us and what it's used for?
Yeah, man. Sorry, just a minute.
Sure, take your time.
I think he might have went to the restroom. He had too much to drink. It's 4 a.m.
I do like the confidence, that he says there will be a top 1 or top 2 game there on MCM. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it definitely is.
You still with us here, Kira?
Yeah, I'm back. You here? Sorry, it was just my
I can hear you. Oh, no worries.
So your question was, I'm sorry, your question was about the landing?
The landing. Yeah, the landing. Yep.
So, imagine you and your friend are playing the game, all right? And he's like on a higher level than you are, and you need some stuff, like you need like some stuff to survive, weapons or you name it. He can give you and help you to get through levels.
Okay,
It's like
I see how it works.
Yeah, it's like helping each other to get through higher levels.
So those items can be traded back and forth as many times as you wanted.
Yeah, imagine your friend is playing the game over a year, and you just started. You have nothing. You don't know what to do, and he'll be like, "Look, I can help you with this, this, and this," and he can send you some stuff to your wallet, and you go your way.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of the old Diablo 2 back in the day. You'd make a new character and you would grab all the good gear off your other crap. You know it? Let's see. Over to your marketplace here. I see you could sell your heroes and attain your coins, and the exchange fee is 15%. Is that 15% always going to stay there, or is that something that might change down the line?
No, I'm pretty sure it will stay there. The same thing.
Okay. Let's see here. Your first CEX listing. Who are you guys targeting for your CEX listing?
For the first CEX, we already got listed on DexTrade after 1 day since launch, and through the roadmap, when we gain more holders, we'll be aiming for a higher, like top rank CXs. But this one is not really bad. It's ranked around 25th on CoinGecko. And if you see the volume on PooCoin, it shows like really lower, But if you check it on CoinGecko, this is where the magic is happening, because the DEX trade is doing really good with the volume, and it's not showing on the Bobby buy bot or the Bubble buy bot, but it's doing its magic.
Yeah, I see what you mean about having to wait for the other listings, because those top tiers, they do require a lot of holders, a lot of volume.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I appreciate it, Kira. That's all the questions. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We definitely have more CX listings in the future, so you really don't have to worry about that. I mean, some people are aping in a project just to see, oh my god, it's like the first CX, it's gonna pump, and then go, like, after that they're gonna dump. They don't care about the utility, but sure, we have more to offer.
That's great. Yeah, absolutely. The more you can bring to the table to keep those investors keep coming and investing is the way to go. Kira, those are all the questions I have for myself. If anybody else has questions, please feel free and go ahead.
Yeah, I do have a question for you, Kira.
Yeah, man, sure.
Great job, by the way, answering these questions.
I'm sorry about it. I'm really tired. I've been waiting, I've been waking up since 30 hours. I didn't have sleep.
Oh, wow. Well, you're doing a lot better than I would do. So, so thanks for being here. But my question is, earlier you mentioned that very confidently that you guys will be in a top gainer on MCM, CoinMarketCap. Could you elaborate on the marketing strategies together?
Man, some marketing plans can't be revealed on a VC or an AMA or a chat, but we have people backing us, and I'm pretty sure you will see us when we get listed on CMC. You will see us on the top gainer list. It's not a financial advice, but just keep an eye on the chart and you will be amazed.
Wow. I love the confidence, brother. I love that. So it seems like you guys have a very solid strategy behind it for you to do something like that. So that's great.
We have 3 different aspects. We have start marketing for the NFTs yet. We didn't start marketing for the game. We're now currently just doing marketing for the token. So yeah.
Yeah, sounds great. And looks like I do see another questions on in the main room here. It says, in these market conditions, it's tough for P2E project, play to earn projects. How do you guys plan to overcome this?
The play to earn. When any game that has the play to earn feature, if they're not going to sustain the project with a cooldown for playing, or the amount of rewards received, these going to be adjustables. It's not going to be the same rewards all along the way. If the price goes up, you need rewards to sustain the project, and that's why we have the player to player, player versus a player thing. You need to wager your tokens against the other player to win the big amount. You're not going to win big amount on the story mods, because it's not going to be fair, right? For the project, it's going to dump. So we have specific strategies to sustain the project for the long run. And yeah, I hope this answers your question.
Yeah, sounds great, Kira. That was from the community member. But yeah, I think that sounds great. Within the times what's going on right now, I think every project faces hardship because of the market, right? The overall market. But like what you said earlier, all you guys can do is trying to build a community around it. And as long as you can build a community around your project, I think you guys will overcome it.
Pretty much, yeah, man. It's all about the community, right? if you have like the community holding and supporting the project, chilling and telling the people you know about it, then it's gonna survive. Like, we're not a DGen. We have a utility. DGens be like, I'm gonna launch this project and then we'll die in like 2 days. No, we're not doing that. We're like a legitimate team behind this project. So yeah, if you're aping and thinking that you will be up, I don't know, 200% and then I don't recommend you to do that, because we're planning way more than that.
Yeah, sounds great. Questions I have. I'm not sure if Bobby, you seen anything out there?
Yeah, Vale just came in the chat with another question. He says, to start playing DungeonCrypto, how much money do I need? Is it required that I have NFT characters or a specific number of token DGN? Also, tell us, how does DungeonCrypto focus more on player experience in and out of the games to create balance for playing and earn? Great question.
Can you repeat the last part? Just the last part. I got the first one.
Yeah, the last part was, also, can you tell us how DungeonCrypto focuses more on the player experience in and out of the games to create balance for play to earn?
All right. So to answer the first question, no, you don't need an NFT to like play, but yes, you need as well an NFT to play. You see, like, there's some kind of story mode that you don't require an NFT to earn, but these won't get you much. It's not fair that a guy minted an NFT with, like, let's just say, worth 1 billion, and then you come and play and earn the same thing. Yeah, it's not going to work that way. So we will be making it easy to everyone to reach, get them excited, and then we will make people deciding, minting their own NFTs in order to play on the higher ranks. And for the second part, I totally forgot it, but I'm trying to recall. It says, can you repeat it?
Yeah, not a problem. So just the last part is, tell us how DungeonCrypto focuses more on player experience in and out of the games to create balance for play to earn.
You mean like how it's gonna be sustained?
More than likely, that's what I'm taking from it.
All right. So yeah, as I told you, like, we'll like bring people to it, get to know the game, and then after they decide it's really good experience and they will start their NFT journey in this game, they will be earning, like, you're thinking they will be earning a lot to dump the project, but that's not gonna happen, because we have different mechanisms that will, won't allow dumping. And yeah, there will be different percentages for the rewards for every aspect of the game, or every aspect of the story of the game. So not all of the people will be able to play all the story mode. There will be like you will be needing around 5 heroes to play a certain kind of a story. So yeah.
Perfect. I appreciate that. Hopefully that answers their question.
We have like 3 minutes left, right?
Yeah. So we'll, Mike. Yeah. So I appreciate your time. So let's do the, Mike. You ready for the prize piece? We're doing that right now.
Oh, I haven't took anybody's name.
Oh no. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm ready to go, bro.
I was like, man, don't be doing that to me. I was like, did I just drink too much?
Oh, no. 2 seconds here, brother. Get it all pulled up.
All right, so basically, Kira, so what we'll do is we'll run the cash prize real fast. We'll wrap things up. We'll say your last piece and let you get some sleep, brother.
Thanks.
It's been a great AMA. I love the confidence. So bear with us just like a couple more minutes, and we'll get you squared away.
No problem, man. If we did this AMA like 4 hours ago, it will be totally way better. I'm sorry about this, guys.
No, man, you've done great. Don't even worry about it. Like, you've answered a lot of questions. You're very thorough, so it's been good, man. Don't worry about it. You're good. So, Mike, go ahead.
You got it. So that was a great AMA with Kira and the DungeonCrypto team. Appreciate you coming on out tonight. We have a cash giveaway tonight for our community. We have $50 to give away. Kira, one of the things we like to do is bring awareness to your group. So if it's okay, we're going to send our community over there and say USA Crypto Group sent me. That way I can go over there and actually pick an additional $25 winner.
I will just unmute the chat and the DungeonCrypto because it's muted right now.
Okay, yeah. That could be in a couple minutes here anyways. Actually, my daughter's here next to me. She'll come over and randomly pick one of those guys over there to keep it fully transparent. Without further ado, we're going to grab one $25 winner off this wheel here, which we had 133 total participants tonight on the AMA. That was great numbers. And let's spin this wheel.
Can I announce something in here? Or...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, guys, if you're interested about another AMA on Golem Gems tomorrow, 8 p.m. UTC. So we will be like really glad to have you there.
We'll see if we can't send a couple of people over there to juice up that chat. But yeah, so Victim, congratulations, $25 winner. And that's it for the wheel. I'm going to go over to DungeonCrypto's chat in about, I'll give it about like 15 minutes. That way everybody has a good chance to come in there and say USA Crypto Group sent me. I will get you guys a copy of this AMA. I have it in video form as well as audio form, so you guys can have a both copy of that. And for the rest of the community, I will have the AMA with the winners attached to it posted and pinned in about 20 minutes in our chat.
Hello. And last thing, and I'll wrap this up, and I'll let Kira have the last word. But we do want to thank DungeonCrypto to come and visit USA Crypto Group for an AMA. It's much appreciated. Love the energy, love the confidence, love the vibe. Lastly, just like we say at the beginning of every AMA, with all things crypto, it's, this is just for informational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Do your research. There's a lot of great questions and answers in here. It's not financial advice, but definitely do your own research. And without further ado, Kira, if you have a last few words, and we'll go ahead and wrap things up. We appreciate it.
Yeah, as Bobby said, thank you so much, guys, for having us today here. Thank you, Mike, Bobby, and Seattle Crypto. We're just 2 days old. As I said, we're planning a lot for the future. This is literally a baby right now, and it is in the womb stage. It's not even born. So stick with us, and we will have rewarded. Trust me. Not a financial advice, but trust me.
Much appreciated, Kira. Mike, you're okay to stop the chat. Kira, thanks again for stopping by USA Crypto. If you have any updates, your channel is available in our announcement page. So any updates, you're more than welcome to post any updates there. Also, people that go over to the group, I always say this at the end of every AMA, go over there, enjoy the community, learn about the team, the projects, help it grow if it's a project you're interested in. but don't just go over there for the cash prizes. Go over there to be, you know, part of the team, part of the family, and get to know these guys and, you know, play these games. Without further ado, that is the AMA with DungeonCrypto and USA Crypto. Can't even talk. That's the vodka. Crypto Group. Thank you and have a great night.